Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. We have here a Mazda 2 Sport. So this is a 90 horsepower. It's a sport trim level, running for a 5-speed manual gearbox. It's only the one owner from new, and this car's got just a shade under 12,000 miles only. It's a full Mazda service history with this car. The car is currently a deep crystal blue vehicle. And as I walk around it, it's in really nice condition. Again, in relation to the mileage, we go around the side. I'll point out some of the other features of the car. So the sport wheels are rather similar to the exclusive line from the newer models. So actually looks very, very similar. And in fact, you could argue the exclusive line is a renamed Sport. So you've got the sport grille with the black trimming here, the lovely chrome signature wing from Mazda with complementing chrome at the bottom. We have auto headlamps at the front here. Keyless entry. Again, just touch the button on the door. The mirrors will power out, which we'll demonstrate shortly. And then you can get in and out, stop and start the car without physically touching the key. Privacy glass for the rear window, side glass, and rear parking sensors at the back. This car doesn't have a camera fitted. You do have sensors. So to get inside, touch the pad, give it a lift, and you're into a boot, which is nice and clean, as you'd imagine with the mileage and the age. Lifting this up exposes the area where you have your compressor, locking wheel nuts hidden in there, and of course the seats can tumble down on a 40-60 split, which we'll show you now. Buttons at the top here, give it a push forwards with one swoop. Same again on the other side. Again, just find the button, give it a push forwards, exposing a bit more room, so you can load on top of those back seats now, as well as the boot area. And of course you can remove the partial shelf here. Let's shut that down. Okay, as I'm sort of coming into the back of the car, we'll need to just open again with the little touch button. That will power the mirror out. And then we see the seats in the down position. So again, just one hand, give it a push back, that clips into place. Same again, and that clips into place. So it shows you there's 3 3-point belts. That's 5 people can be carried, including 2 children, using the ISOFIX seats, which is seat clips here, and that's on both sides. And of course the seats here looking clean and marked, again in relation to the mileage of the vehicle. So nothing wrong with door cards, floor mats. As you enter the car, on the door card itself you're going to have window switches, including power fold function whilst you're sitting inside the vehicle. Driver's seat is height adjustable, rake adjustable, obviously for back forwards, and of course the steering wheel does a similar in and out, up and down action, and it's a leather bound wheel for the sports. Coming down, we've got a series of 4 control switches here. These typically are off switches. One is for the stop start technology, which will allow the car to turn off when you're in traffic or traffic lights. Simply come to a halt, into neutral, handbrake on. The car, if it's warmed up, will turn off, and when you hit the clutch ready to move, it will start immediately. We have a lane departure function, which is an off switch. So it tells you that if you were to drift out of your lane, the car would try and haptically move you over, give you an audible alert as well. And of course it's got front drive, so it's got front drive traction control with stability control on the vehicle, which will brake up to 4 wheels on the vehicle to keep it stable, but predominantly it controls the front wheels from spinning and slipping. So jumping in, you have a partial analog digital display. When you're ready to start this manual gearbox car, put your foot on the clutch, press start once with the green button are lit, and the car will power up. So you can see it's just under 12,000 miles. Let's turn the fan down, and you've got a digital display here. Using the left-hand steering wheel spoke, you can cycle through key information. So I'll go back. So at the moment it's showing 48 miles, average speed of 20. We've got range to empty, and the car's recorded 50.9 on average for the last owner's use over the last 11,000 miles or so. So your digital display, you've got a nice one here with digital and revs, and of course an analog speedo. Coming across, we mentioned auto lights earlier, so you've got auto light function. Just turn them on, they'll sense when it's light or dark and turn on accordingly. And the same with the wipers. Again, nudge it down onto auto and they'll sense rain and wipe depending on how severe it is, fast or slow, or you can adjust the sensitivity of that from the controller there. Rear wipers just on the end of the stalk here. So coming back onto the other side of the steering wheel spoke, there's 2 modes, which again if I show you on the driver display. So you have a mode there for cruise control and speed limiter. The limiter you can set before you drive away, so anything from 20 upwards, and of course cruise control you can set once you're moving along. just set it on the set plus minus buttons here. Coming down, we have climate control. Each movement here is 1 degree accurate, and then you've got an ability to maintain that by just aligning everything to auto. So that's automatic climate control, or you can override, just choose airflow and fan speed, and of course temperature to your own taste. Coming down, we have quite a important symbol, a mobile phone symbol. So this will then allow you to plug in a cable there for your Android or Apple phone and bring Android or Apple CarPlay up onto the tablet there. Therefore bringing your music streaming services over, your own mapping in lieu of Mazda's, and things like WhatsApp. So you've got a whole host of things that you can control through there. We'll come back to this shortly. We have a 5-speed manual, 6-speed manual, I can't count. And then we have your main controller for controlling the touchscreen up here. So touchable when stationary, and then reverts back to this controller, which is sort of north, south, east and west, other way around of course, and twist and click action. So then you can access quickly these functions. So if you wish to be a nav, which you are, then you've got Mazda's nav. If you come back and hit the icon which is a music symbol, again you can cycle through various things that are available to you. So FM, AM and DAB, Bluetooth streaming, and of course Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Coming down further, we've got more storage for cups holders, basically somewhere for a phone perhaps. You've got more storage in each door pocket, a big cubby for your storage in the glove box of course, and again the same on the driver's side. So lots of useful oddment space, including the tray at the front here. As you come back to the touchscreen system here, putting it into reverse will engage the reverse sensors, with which it would need to be a little closer to start actively beeping, and these symbols here turn red and get closer to the bumper of the car, and of course the tone beeps closer and faster the closer you are. So there you go, we have a Mazda2 1.5 sport specification with just the one owner, a very small amount of miles, under 12,000 miles. It has a full Mazda service history, which actually requires a service from us before the vehicle leaves here. So thank you for reviewing the video. We can offer dealer fundings on these vehicles as well. Obviously we'll offer this as part of our sales process with you, and of course if you wish to investigate part exchange, happy to do so too. So thank you for reviewing.